EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here in Baltimore. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run it here. It is the rookie from Tennessee. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
The ability to read and then react on this run. That was the key to this play here, Mike, for the linebacker. He's the run-through player, but when you hit it as fast as he does, the offensive linemen have no chance of getting off their combination blocks to account for you. You get through with speed in the backfield, and you take them down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Let's go now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raven 1st down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd.
We're not real accustomed to seeing these sort of plays out of this guy. He's more of the dirty work, kind of behind-the-scenes role player. But tell you what, he keeps coming through for this offense, and he's going to find himself with a couple more touches.
A shotgun handoff to Wright. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Penix. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for George Pickens there. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll be brought down right around the 40. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, go!
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Third and 9.
Ready!
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. 18 yards on the connection. First down, Baltimore.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. 3rd and 6.
Go!
Here's Richardson. Back that's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
We are through one. 6-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this.
Justin Parker to kick off for Baltimore.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. On second down, here's Penix. That's pulled in, Najee Harris. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Decision here on 4th down. It just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run with Wright, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
It's a loss of a yard.
19 Cardinals.
At the 40-yard line.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Second and 11.
Track 60. Here we go.
From the gun, Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single first down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. From the gun, here is Penix. He gets free. He's still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will cut it to a 2-point lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Roll. Shut up. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and run it here with Warren. That's going to keep the drive moving. He's got the first down, up past the 25.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On 2nd down, Penix. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing again, it's Penix. That's made by Pickens. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down. You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Let's go.
RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
First down, Steelers.
40, 70, 79 Broncos. 73, 70, 18, right here.
They'll throw. It's Penix. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
19 Lions.
Again, it's Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bring it. Come on. Set. Hunt.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And they're going to mark them down right at the 30-yard line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. But instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. On play action, Penix going for it all. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Sauce Gardner. Whoa. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half.
Steelers 7.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. A pickup there of 13. That's a Steeler first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Shotgun snap, and they give it to Harris. He'll take this down inside the 30. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll give it to Harris again. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1. "21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. On the ground, this is Harris. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. From the gun, it's Penix. High throw, but it's reeled in. Looking to keep a promising drive alive in his 3rd and a yard. He's got his tight end. That's Freiermuth. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Pat Freiermuth. Touchdown, Steelers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A give here to Wright. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Second down and 8. Here's Richardson. Now a screen set up for Henry. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as he gets this up to the 42. Once again, it's Warren. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Back to throw. Here's Penix. To the tight end. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's second and 2. On the give, here's Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They get him down right after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on downs.
And this is a tricky call for this coach. A field goal doesn't do you a lot of good, but a touchdown does. So I don't hate the call, but great job by this defense coming up with a stand and getting the ball back.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, here is Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. And he finds his tight end, Freiermuth. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, here's Penix. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. To throw again, it's Penix. There's that man again, another catch.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and 7. Penix gonna throw again. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Timeout becoming a factor as we get to 3rd down. They run it over center with Harris. And they bring him down at the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
On the ground, this is Warren. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Penix. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down. They'll go with Harris. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Harris. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up third down. Warren. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the 2-point conversion. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 and extend the lead to 7 points. So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Penix. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
A run. Here's Harris. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Ready, set. Ready, ready. Let's go. Set up. Come on, set. Here we go, here we go. Hut. Set. Ready. Ready. Set. Set, go. Got it. Ready? Ready, ready. Go. Ready? Set up! Set up! Ready? Here we go, set! Hut, hut. Ready? Hut, hut. On the ready. Ready? Ready, ready? Hut! Set! Set! Let's go now. Ready, ready? Okay, ready? Set up! Down! Hut, go! Let's go! Hut! On the set! Ready? Ready up! Set, go! Come on, set! Set, go! Here we go! Ready? Set! Ready? Hut, go! Set! Go! Ready? Hut, hut! Ready, break! Ready? Set up! Okay, break! Ready, ready? Here we go, set! On the double. Set up. Ready, set. Hut. Ready, ready. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Down. Check go. Let's go. Go.